Hello students, addressing to some of your requests, let me introduce some trigonometric formula that you need to know before sitting for C examination. So let me start with formula number 1. You can see sine 2a is equals to 2 sine a into cos a. So how this formula comes, I will show you the example by proof method. Like you can see, this first line denotes a formula that we have to learn. Sine A plus B is equals to sine A into cos B plus cos A into sine B is the formula. So in place of B, here we will write A since we have 2A here. So 2A can be written as A plus A. And then comparing with this formula, we'll get sine A into cos A. So instead of B, we'll get A here. Since we have A in the bracket in place of B. And again, sine here in the second part will also have angle A. Now you can see sine A into cos A in the first part and cos A into sine A in the second part. They are similar to each other. So finally we can write 2 sine A into cos A. This is formula number 1. And now there is next formula, that is cos 2A is equals to cos square A minus sine square A. And for this you can follow the same method that I have applied for formula number 1. So I'm not doing this one for you. You have to try yourself. Now let's move to the third formula, and in the third formula again we have another formula for cos 2a, and that is 2 cos square a minus 1. How this formula comes, let's see. So you can see from the second formula that cos 2a is equals to cos square a minus sine square a. And in the second step we are writing cos square is same, the first part is same, and for sine square a you have learned a very simple formula, that is 1 minus cos square a in your previous class. So breaking the bracket we will get minus 1 plus cos square a. Now you can see cos square a and cos square a will get added, and results to 2 cos square a minus 1 from the above step. So this is the formula number 3. Now formula number 4 goes like this, and it's again for cos 2a, and here cos 2a is equals to 1 minus 2 sine square a. You can also follow the same method here that I have applied for question number or formula number 3. But also there is the example, the proof here I have done. So cos square a minus sine square a, here I have broken or converted cos square a into 1 minus sine square a. Sine square a is same, and now you can get 1 minus 2 sine square a. So this is formula number 4. Now moving to the next formula, we have formula number 5. And for formula number 5, okay, it seems to be difficult. You might be curious how this formula comes. So let me show you the proof example for this formula. So you can see here, I have used RHS here. So using RHS, I will be proving left hand side here in this formula. So you can see 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square a. This is in right hand side. So this tan a can be broken into sine a by cos a. Again, this tan square a can be converted into sine square a by cos square a, and numerator will remain same in the next step. So taking LCM in this step, in denominator, we will get this form, and in the next step 2 sine a into cos a, that is numerator, it's same here. We can write multiplication sign, into, and then when we take this part with numerator, we write the reciprocal. You might know this. So cos square a by cos square a plus sin square a can be written here. Now you can say 2 sin a is already here, cos a here, and cos square a. This cos square a plus sin square a can be written as 1. And now again cos a and 1 cos a. If you cancel them, then there remains only a single cos a, that means 2 sin a into cos a, and finally we'll get sin 2a. That's what we need in formula number 5. So this is a little bit complex, but since you might be curious that how this formula comes, so that's why I have given this proof example. Now formula number 6. In formula number 6, I won't be giving the proof method here, because you can apply the similar method that I have applied for question number 6 here to find cos 2a. Now let's move to the formula number 7. Okay, let me read out formula number 6. Cos 2a is equals to 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a. And for formula number 7, we have tan 2a is equals to 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square a. And for this also, I won't be giving you proof example, because it's a very simple derivation. Whenever you divide sin 2a by cos 2a, you can divide this right hand side by this right hand side, then you can easily get this formula. So you just try it at your home. Now formula number 8, and in formula number 8 we have sin 3a is equals to 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Okay, let me give you the example for this number. So you can see here for formula number 8, this 3a is written as 2a plus a. So we can break 3a as 2a plus a. Now this formula is compared with the next formula that I have mentioned in the previous slide also, that it can be written, it can be compared with sin a plus b. So you might know the formula comparing with the formula of sin a plus b. It's sin a into cos b plus cos a into sin b. So in the same form, we have written this second line. In place of a, there is 2a. In place of b, there is only a. So in the next step, I have written the formula of sin 2a. This can be broken down into 2 sin a into cos a. And this cos a is same here. And again, this cos 2a is also converted into a formula 1 minus 2 sin square a. This sin a remains same. Now in the next step, 2 sin a is same, and this cos a and cos a. So they will get multiplied, and the product will be cos square a. In the second part, when we multiply this one with sin a, that will be sin a, and again 2 sin square a into sin a will be 2 sin cube a. Minus sign that comes by the product of minus and plus of these two factors. And in the next step, 2 sin a, now cos square a can be written as 1 minus sin square a plus sin a is same, minus 2 sin cube a is same. Now again we'll break the bracket from above step, and that will result to 2 sine a minus 2 sine cube a. This has been copied same. Now if we add 2 sine a and this sine a, that will be 3 sine a, and minus 2 sine cube a, again minus 2 sine cube a, when added, that will result to minus 4 sine cube a. So this is one of the proof that you need to practice for your C examination. This is a separate proof that you need to practice, though I have included this while proving this formula number 8. So let's move to next formula. And in the next formula we have cos 3a is equals to 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a, and this can be derived in the similar way that I have done for question number 8. So you just practice it. Now formula number 10, and formula number 10 you can practice at your home. If you need any kind of help, and if you still want me to prove any formula that have been mentioned here for you, please mention that in the comment box, and I will do that in the next video. I suggest you all to practice this formula frequently, so that that will remain stable in your mind. All the best, and thank you for watching the video.